Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Gabriel Santos here. And I got one question to start you guys off with in this video. And that question is, what emotions does marijuana give you that you don't really have a way to get anywhere else? What emotion, what sensation, what experience can you only find through marijuana? Okay, and so for example, your answer might be a deep sense of relaxation, a deep sense of peace, or it could be something lighter, like it's the only way I know that can really take off the edge, right, of my anxiety or my stress. The reason why I asked that is because I want to see if you can identify the unique aspects of marijuana that will draw you to it, okay? And my hope for you is that you see that, oh, the reason why you like marijuana or you use the marijuana the way you do is because right now, marijuana is the only outlet you have to feel certain emotions, right? So for example, let's say for years now, when you wake up, to battle your sense of, I don't know, whatever you feel when you wake up, you smoke weed, right? And then midway through your 9 to 5 shift, you smoke weed. And then when you get home from your 9 to 5 shift, you smoke weed, right? And the reason why you do this is so that you change your state from boredom, angst, stress, depression to, at the very least, feeling numb, right? But more importantly, just like feeling chilled out, feeling relaxed, feeling happy even, right? And if you're someone who doesn't have other ways to feel good and to relieve your stress reliably in a way that you decently enjoy and look forward to, then yeah, of course you're gonna be smoking weed, okay? And so I'm hoping that this message helps you realize that there are things at play underneath the surface that are guiding your decisions. Because I know that a lot of us, we give ourselves so much shit when, we want to make a change with our weed habit because we realize that, okay, I can't, if I need to do my homework instead of smoking weed, or I need to do XYZ instead of smoking weed. Yet, if you're someone that feels stressed a lot or feels anxious a lot, and you don't have other ways to reliably relieve those feelings, then you're most likely going to turn back to marijuana. And in addition to that, my advice and what's really necessary is for you to replace weed with something that makes you feel the way you want to feel. Okay, but by and large, my whole point of this video is to remind you or to show you that if marijuana is your only coping outlet, and that when you get home, like let's say it's Monday and you're like, all right, I'm not gonna smoke weed on Tuesday, right? But Tuesday comes and it's 7 a.m. when you usually smoke, and you don't have another resource there to go to, then yeah, it's gonna be a struggle, okay? Because from a psychological point and even a chemical point, your body is used to having weed at its disposal when it feels anxiety, when it feels stress. And so if you're gonna change your weed habits, you're more than likely going to have to implement new outlets and strategies to deal with yourself. And so, in my opinion, in my experience, and whatever works for you, and that's all that matters. But I think a lot of us, we say like, I want to go 30 days weed free. I want to go 60 days weed free. A, because we're looking for some type of change, but B, like a lot of us don't even know why. And you know, we want to change, so we think X days off of weed will create that change. And it can. It definitely can. For sure. And I think the hard-nosed truth, if you will, is that many of us, especially if we, you know, weed is our like go-to coping mechanism for a lot of us, not all of us, okay? And when you remove that, you're left empty, okay? But maybe as like a final tip and insight to you all, let's take, for example, 30 days weed free. It's not just about you like being able to say, I went 30 days weed free. That's definitely a part of it. Okay, but consider that it's not about weed abstinence. It's about coping mechanism development. It's about emotional stability development. It's about mental fortitude development. It's not about the saying that you went 30 days weed free or just believing that. But here's the thing, okay? By default, by saying you're going to go 30 days weed free, you are by default committing to the process called being more stable on your own, not needing marijuana. But here's the thing, a lot of people, they put marijuana away and then they bring on the porn. They put marijuana away and they bring on the fast food. They put marijuana away and they bring on the video games. And that's not wrong, see, but clearly this individual is just trying to find other ways to cope, which is fine. Okay, because here's what's going to happen. There's going to be moments in your life where smoking weed literally not going to be a good idea. Right? Like maybe you have a final exam to pass college and you just know yourself that being stoned is not the right idea right now, but you want to reduce your anxiety. That's where playing video games for 5 minutes can be an option for you. Or you learned breathing techniques, or you learned going for a walk. And here's a final bit. And this is particularly for my people who really are far removed from their best selves. Best selves meaning just like your healthy self, right? Your proactive self. Unfortunately, some of the best, most effective and efficient ways, healthiest ways to deal with stress requires like going for a walk, exercising, eating something good. And for someone who is used to eating fast food and being still on the couch, those activities are not going to draw you at all because there's pain associated to getting up and walking, getting up and eating a salad, which I totally get. Okay? But see if you can create for yourself the ability to, not the ability, but create for yourself additional coping outlets. Okay? Because look, let's put it this way. Last thing, all right? Fourth last thing. The other day I was hungry. In fact, no, I wasn't just hungry. I was craving. Okay, I was craving fast food. But obviously I'm someone who wants to be healthy and I am committed to losing weight. But yet the craving in the moment is for fast food. And the thought of eating something healthy was painful. Okay, but fortunately, I'm at a place right now where I basically told myself, like, hey, like, let's just fucking make the oatmeal. What the fuck it? Let's eat it. It's not the worst thing. Let's just see what happens, right? Let's just see how I feel about it. So I put down my resistance card. I made the damn oatmeal. It took 2 minutes. I ate the damn oatmeal. And turns out that I was just hungry. I was just hungry, right? I was looking for calories. I was looking for fat. I was looking for protein. I was looking for carbs. Yes, I was craving fast food. But at the end of the day, what I was looking for was like sustenance. All right, so once I had the sustenance in the oatmeal, the craving to have the fast food was gone. Okay, and so my point is, you might be craving marijuana, but what you might be actually looking for is like excitement or relaxation or connection or a feeling of safety. And so if you can find other ways to satisfy that feeling, you're more than likely no longer going to crave marijuana at the same intensity like you did moments ago. And that's where 5 minutes on the video game feels good, or an hour on the video game. Here's the thing, man. You get to choose. You get to choose how you want to go about your life and your circumstances. You get to decide when smoking marijuana is a grand, great thing for you. And you can also decide when it's not a great time for you, but you're still going to do it. Great! It's your life, okay? You can also decide that it's not the time for weed, it's the time to just say no. You get to decide, okay? Like forget the culture of like, you know, you're good if you don't smoke weed. You're good if you exercise discipline. And at the same time, forget the culture that says, man, just be chill, smoke whenever, it's whatever. Like, forget all that. Forget my opinion, forget their opinion, forget this book's opinion. Not to say don't value it, don't utilize it, but you get to decide at the end of the day what you want to do, right? And consider, and this is specifically for my young folks, okay, but this could apply to you if you're older as well. I know one thing that really nibbles at young individuals is being attached to their parents' approval. Okay, and fair enough, because as kids, we are basically trained under our parents' approval, right? Oh, your parent likes what you do, they give you a treat. They don't like what you do, they yell at you, they spank you, they say you're grounded, right? And so if your parent doesn't approve of your pot use, then that can ache away at you, especially if you're someone who wants your parents' approval. And that's most kids. And so I guess just keep in mind that it's possible. Consider that the decisions you make for yourself aren't just for yourself. They take into account like how other people are going to think of you, specifically how your parents are going to think about you, and that's totally normal. Okay, I just want to like plant that seed in your head. But anyways, guys, if you made it to the end of the video, holy fuck, I love you. Message me either in the comments below or on Instagram that you got to the end of this message. Just be like, hey, I got to the end of the message and I want to give you a gift of some kind. I want to send you my ebook for free. I want to give you like a empowering message from me to you. Maybe we can just like talk on the phone, on like FaceTime for 15 minutes, whatever. I just want to say thank you. I want to say what's up. I want to give you more support. I want to bring you more value because you're someone who is resonating with me in this message. So I want to, give more to you in that regard. So anyways, appreciate you all. Love you all. Hopefully this video was helpful in some way for you. And continue to create your life, y'all. All right. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.